case carries and are treating it with the seriousness it deserves. Updates will be provided as appropriate, and we will continue to act. This statement in response to a matter that has generated significant public attention and concern. On August 30, 2025, the Liberia National Police received a formal complaint alleging the sexual abuse of a 14-year-old minor. The accused in this case is Mr. J. Bryant McGill, Deputy Minister for Youth Development at the Ministry of Youth and Sports. Given the sensitive nature of this allegation and the involvement of a public official, we fully recognize the gravity of the situation.
To our ANC diasporans in 2 weeks, it will be a very important milestone and event for the ANC in the United States. I remind you that Liberia continues to be challenged. Our people continue to suffer. And unless we're prepared and
aware of our one word, and Weekie broke this morning, Ambassador by alongside T. Nicholas Bagley is also here as well. It's very interesting. You know, we will walk the walk and talk the talk, and as usual have to shift the paradigm about democracy. Without fear, without favor, undiluted truth as spoken on this platform. I want you to keenly sit and listen to some of the things I'm going to play this morning. You know, for 1 minute, you have folks who are into this political gathering, and the next thing, another person is outside. But I want you to listen to Honorable Sir Joseph, and I will play you when he was heavily involved in supporting the CDC.
Work together as a people will not change Liberia. You in the diaspora in the United States have an opportunity to set the example of putting differences aside, of putting egos aside, and coming together to create the strongest diasporan organization in the United States. So as we think about Atlanta, I ask you to think about Liberia and the suffering of our people, and realize that by strengthening ourselves, coming together, we can impact change in Liberia. So I hope I can count on you to make this convention the most successful convention we've had in the ANC, and indeed, perhaps the most successful convention any Liberian political party has had.
Citizens from all 4 statutory districts, Harper, Plibo, Kalwe, and Barobo, gathered in Plibo City to officially petition Honorable Eric Weekie to contest the 2029 senatorial elections that's pending. Though the absence of Honorable Weekie was felt during the ceremony, the message was loud and clear. The people want Weekie to lead. Fast forward to Saturday, September 13, 2025. Honorable Weekie arrived in the county, and his first stop was in Kaloken City, Kalwe Statutory District, where citizens of the district had gathered to give him a rousing welcome. Despite a full day of heavy rainfall, determined citizens in Kaloke defied the weather, parading residents from all. Weekie thanked the citizens for the trust and overwhelming support. While he did not give a definite answer, He confirmed that he is currently holding consultations with community and political leaders and promised to announce his decision soon.
So, we will graciously accept the petition. We will respond officially once I consult my team. Because I do it by myself, because I respect them. Yeah, so I gotta go consult them first, and then when they give me the blessing, they will send the petition officially. But they say, can you go roll? Eh? Can you go roll? Let's see, I can I'm not gonna come here. Eh? I gave my class, I'm not gonna come here. I'm gonna tell you, my hard yeah, my hard.
He also spoke briefly with journalists, outlining the key activities and community engagements he intends to carry out during his stay in the county.
Can you tell us the activities you'll be following at the state county? Good question. So while I'm here, they decided in passing that there's a bridge zone 5 to be constructing a bridge while I'm here. One brought the sand, we got the pressure rocks there, we got the covers there. They're not having the cement to start the work. So we do that bridge. It's on 5. 1, 2, we break ground again, another ground breaking for school. I already bought it 2 acres of land. I see the land myself, I bought it. I went to people, 2 acres. So we won't build on that property, we won't build a school, primary school that goes to the high school, or a training school, and then maybe a clinic, something small, or DWT. That's the second we do. The third farm will be a farm. I bought farmland also. We starting that farm where I'm in the county. I bought the hottest peppers in the world. The hottest pepper in the world. We're doing on my farm. So we'll be doing things like that. And,
As Maryland County.
I know the media here. I want to say this. When I started doing my mobile health clinic when I was a district representative, Joe supplied me all the drugs. Wow. Even when I get money, I'll say, let us supply again. So those that have the perception, get me and get me right. I know the media here. I want to say this. When I started doing my mobile health clinic when I was a district representative, Joe supplied me all the drugs. Wow. Even when I get money, I'll say, let us supply again. So those that have the perception, get me and get me right. Those that have the perception in the county, wherever you are, and think that you will use my name for the wrong purpose, that a young brother that is very progressive and trying to improve our community will not get contracts from the county or whoever that is competent, and you're using my name wrongly, I want to say you have to desist. Because I'm a very progressive person, and I love progressive young person that has took the test of time, and that has his mark in all of our communities progressively, will continue to aid him to progress. So you that lying and saying all the other things, that's why I'm making it very public. Do not use my name. Joe has a credible business establishment in our community, and he works winning any contract of substance to build whatever infrastructure that our county and other personalities will need. So I want to set the record straight. I will hear myself who gave me contract to do all of that to do. He will give me contract, and I'm sure when he's doing contract, he will be afraid of his knee because he has a knee brain. The white man say knee brain. I mean, that your knee brain, you don't want anything to spoil it. So you will have to protect it. So when the county gave you work or anybody gave you work, because you don't want anything happen to your knee, you do it to the best of your ability. So I think we should tap on that and ensure that we empower him because he comes from the community and he wants his name to survive. The success business is a household business establishment in medical, pharmaceutical, in construction, and in different fields. And I think we should support it. Thank you. Knee brain. I mean, now your knee brain, you don't want anything to spoil it. So you will have to protect it. So when the county gave you work or anybody gave you work, because you don't want anything happen to your knee, you do it to the best of your ability. So I think we should tap on that and it showed that we empower him because he comes from the community and he wants his name to survive. The success business is a household business establishment in medical, pharmaceutical, in construction, and in the
to our ANC diasporans in the United States. I hope this meets everybody well. As you know, we'll be going to a convention in Atlanta, Georgia, in about 5 or 6 weeks. It will be a very important milestone, an event for the ANC in the United States. I remind you that Liberia continues to be challenged. Our people continue to suffer. And unless we're prepared and are willing to work together as a people, will not change Liberia. You in the diaspora in the United States have an opportunity to set the example of putting differences aside, of putting egos aside, and coming together to create the strongest diasporan organization in the United States. So as we think about Atlanta, I ask you to think about Liberia and the suffering of our people, and realize that by strengthening ourselves, coming together, we can impact change in Liberia. So I hope I can count on you to make this convention the most successful convention we've had in the ANC, and indeed, perhaps the most successful convention any Liberian political party has had in the United States. I look forward to seeing all of you in Atlanta, to celebrating coming together as one diaspora organization, and to therefore impacting the party in Liberia and future elections in our country. I thank you, God bless you, and God bless Liberia. To our ANC diasporans in the United States, I hope this meets everybody well. As you know, we'll be going to
How is that? Very fine. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. The powerful roaring sound of this Oscar airline. This will disappear within the clouds in a few moments as the rain is pouring down here. And ladies and gentlemen, if you've been following, my name is Nathaniel Kamara. I've been bringing you live feed. Again, thank you for following. I'll see if I can catch a few words with the Thank you again for following. My name is Vani Escamara. His Excellency has just departed for the United Nations General Assembly. And see if I can catch a few words with the newly appointed Minister of State, Minister Steve T. Queer.
Hello, Commander. I want that children back now.
Let's see if I can catch this one. Come on, talk to this one. I can pick him out small. Who? I can find out. Yeah. Oh, all right. Okay. So I'm trying to see if I can catch a few words with the newly appointed Minister of State for Presidential Affairs. He is in a chat here with he doesn't want to talk. Minister. He's in the chat here with the Deputy Minister of Public Affairs. And but he is the new boss. He's the new sheriff in town here. And so we wanted to see if we can squeeze a few words from him. But Ambassador Bar, good morning. Good morning. You're live here on the Executive Mansion page, and I can see you came to bid your boss farewell.
Can you tell us, can you Major Ray?
So what happened? It was last night. They men were inside here. They're doing push business. And when the officer came in, heard the noise and decided to spot these people. And the moment they knocked to the door, everyone of them started running, helter-skelter, jumping, busting through the zinc to escape. They even walked over my zinc.
So you say they were cutting push here, right?
Yeah, they were cutting push.
Okay, the Jesse Madonna, right? The chief of operation. We say thank you again. This is what we expect from the community people to work along with us. We say thank you for providing information. You can rest assured we are willing to work with you any hour, any minute, any second. My commander, along with the entire side of Central Monrovia, the LDA discharging along with the ORC in charge, Honorable Biago. We say thank you for providing us the information. These are sensitive information we need for the community. I'm going to work with you to see how best we can minimize the issue of drugs. We can minimize. Now we are doing the transparency rate right here. Was not here when the incident occurred. So the TV station are here to broadcast it. It's not my obligation to interview. We have our PR system. But just to get more information from you, that at least the public and resident should and give all the trust in the society. Being like, yes, DEA, you will come on DEA. I'm not interviewing you. I'm just questioning you to know what happened on the scene. So we can be transparent in doing the work. So we're going to check the room and what to do. Yeah? So, what is based on push, and what we've been told is the fact that, oh wow, this is the push. We've been told that the alleged suspects burst through the zinc and they've gone out. They ran away before the DEA could even come. And so this is the LDA performing their activities. And in this room, there is flash screen, there is air condition. You see, air condition here, it tells you the level of comfort they do their work in. We also told that they use this means to burst out of the house. Yes, you can do it, please. So when the information came in, the suspects were able to break through the ceiling and they ran out of the house. Continue to watch West Point TV as we go back to the major evidences, but just so you know, suspects of illicit drug in this area burst out of this house and that are working. As we've done in our initial videos, LDA officers are so much strict to the extent that all of the recommendations that you've given in your video, in our videos, they're wearing gloves. There's not going to be a tampering of any evidence. And so the LTA is going to be reviewing everything here step by step. Today is Sunday here in Montserrat County, District Number 7, specifically in the areas of Karen and Buchanan Street. And so the mattresses are being lifted, mattress is being lifted, and even under the mattress you see this entire place. This is what is happening here. The drug is being arrested, but the suspects have ran away. There are also intel about their weapon. This one.
Particular government at times, there are a lot of things said when they are out, they reveal some of these things. You know, so we say asking the questions in Liberia of politics. Is it, you know, yielding the kind of results that we expect to see or hear and feel? Or we say in the arcade state where people are still being in the gardens of being of sycophants, and when they leave, I'll play you the audio of Honorable Sir Joseph telling you, but then don't vote for this person. Now today, he's talking about a political party that should, you know, not be built on one person. But yet, he's somebody who said that the former president went for him because of what he did. Now he's telling us that the former president built hospital in District 13. He built this thing, that thing, but after the outburst, we did not hear some of these things. And you listen to him during the campaign period. And one of the former minister recently spoke or wrote out on the social media hangout, and there are a lot of folks from the former ruling party that have gone for him, in person of former U.S. Sport Minister Zoga Wilson, who quite recently admitted that the Weah-led administration, they fell short of improving sports and youth in Liberia as well. So, you know, so now he's talking about a stronger investment into sports. But there are other folks who are coming after him. Silvio Basigia also wrote that this man is an empty score. He had a chance to do this, he had a chance to do that, and all of these things right now, it's all coming. And Minister Zoga Wilson had a chance, former Minister Zoga Wilson had a chance. He spoke on Intersport Navy show from his days there in the United States as a former national team goalkeeper as well, a minister. He said, they failed, according to him, he said, they failed Liberians by not creating a foundation for sports. They did not build on that. He's admitting that, but he's also had the government, but he had a chance to serve probably 6 years as Minister of Youth and Sports. And this is why he said, as government with people from the sporting background, we should have laid the foundation for other governments to follow, but we did not. And that's what he said. He said we did not. He pointed out that some accomplishments, including the refurbishment of the Samarkand Sports Complex to meet CAF and FIFA standard, which allowed today the country to host international matches, you know, before the previous ban. He said, I can't sit here and criticize this government for the sports side because of the same problem we face is the same problem they are facing. Direct quotation. I cannot sit here and criticize, according to this government, from the sports side because of the same problems we face is the same problem this government is facing. We did not face it. We did not do it. So now there are folks who are now criticizing him. But others are also asking, why is it that when these people are in these positions, they don't say these things except they leave the position? Or what is it telling truth? Why in a position? It's so difficult for our leaders. Today, there are a lot of folks who serve in key positions in the CDC-led government. Today are criticizing the government. Is the Unity Party also watching and learning from these things that people must learn how to speak truth to power? Is it the fear of being dismayed or wanting to have salary or having food on the table that you're afraid so much to the extent that you see the wrong and you don't say it? You only say it when you're out. You listen to the other side yourself. You massively campaign, but today he's forming his own political party. He has said a lot of things about the CDC. They wanted to burn it. In fact, he alleged that they threw petrol bomb at his home. The former president gave him key, but he could not trust the process. And this is where we are. We have seen other folks who are left. Serena Seafor, who but then served as the Solicitor General of Liberia, has said capital retreat were meant for fund making, and the government very unserious. They could not do this, they could not do that. We listen to Megan Chiadi, who also served as senator, that he is a due card carrier and payment member of the Unity Party, and have warned the Joseph Human-led broadcast government not to be involved into what those people did in the past. And we are saying for a whole lot. Honorable Solomon Jaw has also left the party and said the party have seen themselves, I know all sorts of names of it, that he drank the water, and and there are a lot of allegations. Where do they see? We are not also getting report allegedly that the place that CC about to construct the headquarters is a land owned by the son. It was bought by the former president, reportedly. Get my English, reportedly. We still try to verify these things. Reportedly in the name of the son Chanwea. That they will build it, by another day, they will have to claim the property. So this is where we are. And we're asking some of these questions. Liberian politics. Because we know tomorrow when people leave. The former assistant minister at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ministry of Information, for Information Services, Mati Yampo, is now also calling the president to dismiss the Minister of Foreign Affairs for fake scholarship, over $25 million award. And all of these things are, now when they are out to speak, when they are in the potato, folks, this is Liberia. This is Liberia. I want you to listen to this again. And you get exactly what we want you to get. So we are here and following all of these things. You turn so, you hear this, you hear that. This person said this person said that. And a whole lot to talk about.
This one. So yeah. So thank you.